welcome to an Australian bucket list experience not too many people know about, the Adelaide Oval RoofClimb. Perched high above one of the nation's most iconic sporting arenas, this is where cricket meets footy and every view tells a story. From Ashes battles that make history to concerts that draw record-breaking crowds like Adele's unforgettable performance here. This isn't just a stadium, it's a stage for legends. We start off with a quick breath test before getting kitted out for the safety briefing. The instructors were experienced and put your mind at ease quickly. The equipment is rigorously tested and very easy to get into. Outside an Ashes cricket match or a footy game, my favorite time to do a roof climb is early morning. What's yours? Let me know in the comments.
I'd like to acknowledge the Kaurna people as the traditional owners of the land that we meet on and pay respects to elders past, present and emerging. Welcome to the Adelaide Oval Roof. This is we're doing our roof climb experience, which starts all the way over there and we go all the way around and we do our adrenaline-seeking lean out, which we will show you soon. Here in Adelaide at the Oval, we are currently in football season, so we've got the two main teams. We've got the Adelaide Crows and Port Adelaide Power. Now these teams, they play here at the Oval, but they alternate which one's having their home match here because obviously you can't have two teams playing at once. But we've got our major showdown event, which is coming up. We do take climbs on the platform over there. You sit there for a quarter and get to watch the game. It's quite the experience. At the Adelaide Oval, we've had many concerts and sports here. Our largest crowd to date was the Adele concert, which had a total of 70,000 approximate people attend. Prior to that, our largest number was 63,500 at the Port Adelaide vs Sturt Sandful game. That was played in 1965. Port won by 3 goals. As I mentioned before, the second largest crowd we've had here at the Oval was the Port Adelaide vs Sturt game. At the time, we actually had Jack Oatey. He was the Sturt coach. And Foss Williams over on the eastern stand over there, he was a Port Adelaide coach. The Adelaide Oval Roof Climb has the link bridge, which connects the western stands to the southern stands. That link bridge is 6.5 tonnes and was placed onto the roof structure using a crane. Roof climb is a one-of-a-kind experience. It gets your adrenaline pumping for the day. We do climbs that operate early morning and then we've got our morning climbs. We've also got our afternoon climbs, then our twilight climbs where you get to watch the sunset over the western horizon over there. And then we also do night climbs. Roof climb operates all year round apart from Christmas Day. To climb at roof climb, you've got to be a minimum of 120 centimetres and 8 years old and as old as 75 years. You can climb after 75 years, you just need to provide a medical certificate. We're currently in our riverbank stand. The riverbank stand holds 14,000 out of the 53,500 people here at the Adelaide Oval. A beauty about the Adelaide Oval is no matter where you sit, you will not have a restricted view. The only time you will get a restricted view is if you're standing over on the mound and somebody is wearing a KFC hat. So we're currently at our city viewpoint. We get an amazing view of Adelaide City. So in front of us, we've got the River Torrens. Now that's 85 kilometres. It starts at the foothills of Athelstan and ends, the mouth is all the way at West Beach. On there, we've got over there River Torrens connecting bridge. Now that bridge connects the train station to the Oval just to make transportation to and from the football and cricket more convenient for everyone. On that bridge, you'll see a lighter coloured tiling pattern. Now that represents the path that the River Torrens takes from the beginning in Athelstan all the way down to the beach. It actually starts on an incline and slowly declines all the way to the end where it spits out water, representing the mouth. We're currently on the roof climb platform. This is the most exhilarating part of the climb. So we're currently 53 metres above the ground there. Platform and leaning out can be quite a nerve-wracking experience, especially for someone who's not too fond of heights. But rest assured, you are completely safe up here and you will be having the time of your life. If leaning out here at roof climb is not your thing, there are many things we can do about that. So we can reassure you that you're getting a third connection point when you do lean out. That's just an extra addition of safety. You don't have to lean out. It is completely up to you. What I can do is I stand on the other side and I will position my camera to make it look like you're leaning out and nobody will know you didn't apart from the other people on your climb. Up here on the platform, we've got a fantastic view of the northern side of Adelaide. The Adelaide Oval was redeveloped in 2012 to 2014 and with that they wanted to blend tradition with innovation. So they wanted to keep as much heritage as possible possible with the Oval today. So right in front of us, we've got our 1911 heritage listed original scoreboard. Now that scoreboard to this day remains completely manually operated by 6 to 8 volunteers during a game, using pulleys and pushies inside to operate. The only additions that have been made to that scoreboard is changing the word batsman to batting, and they've also added a light next to the bowling and the O over on the scoreboard that just indicates who is bowling or batting at what time. And then we've also got our heritage listed Moreton Bay fig trees. They were planted in the early 1900s when members of the Adelaide Oval saw that members of the public were sitting upon Montefiore Hill getting a free view of the game. So they thought, that's not on, so we're going to do something about it. And with that, they planted the Moreton Bay fig trees, which have blocked the view for generations to come. Right in front of me here, we've got Adelaide's biomedical precinct. So to the building to the right there is the Royal Adelaide Hospital, commonly known as the RA. Now that was built in 2017 and cost a whopping $2.44 billion with a B dollars to produce. That building remains Australia's most expensive building to this day and the third most expensive building in the world. To the left of that, we've got the summary, so the South Australian Health and Medical Research Institute. On that building is 6,400 triangular glass panels that work to optimise thermal and light efficiency within the building at all times. And then to the left of that, we've got the University of Adelaide and the University of South Australia Health and Medical Research Institutes. Now, those two unis will be merging in 2026 to form Adelaide University, so that leaves Adelaide with two massive universities.
Let me know in the comments what your favorite part of the roof climb is. To enjoy this experience and immerse yourself in history and the luxury vibe that Adelaide has to offer, I recommend you stay at the Oval Hotel. Click here to check out our full review of the Oval Hotel in Adelaide.